As you walk into a pool hall or a pool venue, and depending on the level of player that you are, you will be able to identify a clear and distinct difference between a player who has a lot of theoretical knowledge and a player who has a lot of practical knowledge. And there's also going to be a distinct difference between a player who is able to apply the practical knowledge or the theoretical knowledge to the practical aspect of the game. In this video, I will share with you part 1 of a 2-part series where upon a day where I was making a video for you, my audience, I had a visit from one of Jamaica's most renowned pool player. His name is Boyd Simit, known as the Pool Scientist. Feel free to check out some of his contents that he has available on his channel. This gentleman has been a force to be reckoned with over the years that he has been playing pool in Jamaica. He has done a lot for the amateur level of the game. He has a lot of respect from the players here in Jamaica, and he also definitely has my respect for a lot of the things that he has done in this sport. However, it was on this day where I was making a video and I decided to test his skills. He has a lot of theoretical knowledge, but in terms of the practical aspect of the game, I wanted to see where my consistency in terms of doing this particular drill matches up with his. And so I gave him the spot shot drill to do, where by the title of this video you can see that I'm testing the ability and consistency of aiming by feel versus aiming by system. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, my name is Apex Elenio and I'm your aspiring professional pool player here from the small island of Jamaica. Now, if it's the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button below and turn on your post notification bell to be notified whenever it is that I post future tutorials. Now, of course, you can see where I'm asked Boyd Simit here to place the cue ball deep into the corner pocket and place an object ball on the spot, and he's going to be shooting the shot from in the corner. Now at this point here, I was actually giving him some tips and advice as to how he can consistently make the shot, but I was getting a little bit of rejection to some extent because I was trying to show him that you can actually use a very simple fractional ball aiming system to get consistency. Now at the end of this video, I will share with you how consistent I am at using that system. Now there were a couple things that he was actually doing wrong before he started doing it right, because as you can see there, his focus was primarily on making the shot. But at the end of the video, you will see where I interject one of my old videos, my old shorts feed, where I actually was not just aiming to make the shot, but I was aiming to make the shot and control my cue ball coming off the cushions. Now you'll see here where upon missing the shot, Boyd Simit actually angled his cue a little bit more than what is required. And so whenever you're making shots like this, especially under pressure, you want to be very mindful of how you angle your shot. I think he was just telling me right there that watch, once he makes one, he's going to start making them all. And he was very fortunate there in making that one, even though that one had a little bit of side spin coming on it, because usually whenever you make this shot, it usually catches somewhere above the side and heads towards where the chalk is located at the bottom cushion. Now you'll see there where exactly that's the path that the cue ball should take when you make the shot. Now, funny enough, that a lot of players don't know is that this particular shot is actually a 30-degree half ball cut. Well, it's a little bit more than a half ball cut, but you can see there, look at where the cue ball is going. He's consistently making the shot, but he's also inconsistently hitting the same spot coming off the cushion. So you can see that he's not really using any system, he's just using feel. Notice that as he goes down into the shot, he has a lot more angle into the cue ball, which tends to offer a little bit more side spin and offers a little bit more inconsistency when it comes to making the shot. So what I want to advise you here, guys, is whether you're a systematic type of player or you're a field type of player, a player who aims by feel, such for example Joshua Filler or Shane Van Boening, these guys have put hours and hours and hours of practice in to get that level of consistency. So depending on the skill level that you have, depending on where you are when it comes to making these shots, you want to always, either you're going to put a lot of hours into your ball pocketing drills, or you're going to start using systems to give you the consistency that you require. So here, this is just an example where I'm showing you where Boyd Simmitt, the pool scientist, this is in no way, shape or form a comparison between my skill set and his. This is just to show you that whenever I'm doing this drill, I never aim the shot by feel. For me, this is a half ball or a little less than a half ball hit, aiming, and then of course once it comes off the first and second cushion above the side, then it will catch the first diamond on the short rail. Alright, so in part 2, I'll show you on the same day where I demonstrated to Boyd Simmitt the consistency of how to make that shot. Please enjoy the rest of the video as I demonstrate how exactly this shot is to be done with high level of consistency. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Take care.